Please
Good
be
morning to
seated.
the Honorable Board.
Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
So Rishab,
Yes.
Rishab Singh Pamar. Say something about yourself.
Sir, I am Rishab Singh Kumar and I have completed my BA LLB from Lulo College, Pune, Maharashtra, and I belong to Neemuch, Madhya Pradesh. Sir. And may I tell the hobbies as well, sir?
Say something about your family background.
My family background, sir, my father is Suresh Chandra Kumar and he is a chemist in Municipal Corporation of Neemuch. And my mother is Shama Devi Kumar, who is an LIC agent.
Do you have any sibling?
Yes, sir. I have two younger sisters.
Say something about your native place.
Neemuch is situated on the northwest part of Madhya Pradesh, sir. And 20 kilometers away from the border of Rajasthan. And Neemuch is famous for Central Desert Police Force institutions. It is one of the 8 recruitment training centers which has been established all over India. And Neemuch is also famous for opium production, and there is alcohol factory as well. There are only 3 states which produces opium, and in Madhya Pradesh, Neemuch is one of them, sir. And Neemuch is also famous for Gomabai Netralaya Hospital because a lot of economical services regarding eye treatment is given there. And Neemuch is also one of the top city when it comes to donation of eyes.
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies, sir, I like playing cricket and swimming sometimes as well, sir.
Do you find your hobbies to be creative?
Uh, yes, sir, they are in somewhat manner creative. Like cricket can also be related to giving a person good health and discipline as well. And they can have, if they perform very well, they can on international level represent our country. And they may be given a fame as well, sir.
You said that your hobby is cricket, playing cricket. So, what is the name of the captain of the cricket team?
Now it is Rohit Sharma.
What were the reasons behind India's defeat in World Cup?
India's defeat in World Cup, as far as I think, sir, that Indian openers did not perform well according to the condition of the match. They needed to play with a high strike rate, but they did not. And next thing is that our bowling unit was also did not give any kind of wicket on that pitch. And what was the reason, main reason behind that IPL is also because like Bumrah is one of the greatest bowler in our Indian team, but due to so much of priority has been given to IPL, so he was injured by that. And one more thing is that our Indian players cannot play international leagues. That's why they are not familiar with the pitches of other nations and how to bowl over there and how to bat there. It is restriction to our Indian player.
Who is better as a captain, Virat or Rohit?
I think, sir, Virat Kohli is a better captain, sir, because sir, he had confidence while anything he had done in his captaincy. Sir. He had the enthusiasm. Whenever he enters into the team cricket stadium, there was a positiveness on his face, and all 11 players were with him with that much of confidence and enthusiasm. Sir.
In your strengths, you have mentioned honest, polite, calm.
Yes.
What do you mean by honesty? What is honesty?
Honesty means, sir, a person when is fully dedicated to any kind of activity which has been given to him or task which has been provided. So he must do with whole concentration towards that work. I think that is honesty, sir.
What about being polite?
Polite
How
means,
is it your strength, and what are the benefits of being polite?
yes. Sir, politeness means that although you may touch the sky by your possessions or any kind of thing or your post, but you always remain down to earth, because if you are not polite, then your mind will be in somewhat manner, it will create a hatredness among the people who are below you, and it will harm you as a person as well. Like a lot of people will try to stay away from you because of if you are not polite, they may not be easily able to connect with you, and it may also cause harm if you are not polite, because you may take wrong decisions by the heat of that
You
flame.
have, you have also mentioned, means you look at the positive side in every situation.
Yes, sir.
Give an example.
So positive side, give example means like if any kind of mishap happens with me during any journey with my car or any vehicle, so I will try to think that it is a good thing that lesser harm has been done.
Hmm.
It might have caused bigger injury or any other bigger harm as well, but it is the God who does the best.
What are your weaknesses?
Sir, weakness which I found in myself is that I am not very good at making excuses, sir. If anything task is given to me, so although it is not up to the mark for people who are not good with me, or it may be time consuming for me, or it may waste my time, even though I am aware of that fact, even after that I will try to help that person.
But not making excuses is a good thing.
Yes, sir, but sometime it may cause harm as well, sir. I try to overreach my dominion while helping such people.
Who is your hero?
My hero is my father, sir, because he comes from a very humble background and from a rural area, and after that he had made many sacrifices, and he still does that, but he does not let us aware of that things, and I try to be like him.
If you had to live your life again, what changes would you like to make in your life?
Uh,
Suppose there is a time machine, you went 10 years back. Now you have to live your life again.
yes, sir.
You know what things you did. So what changes would you like to make in your life?
Sir, if I could do so, sir, then I would like to enhance my personality some more better, sir, and I try to remain more disciplined.
If you unexpectedly got a holiday for 24 hours, what would you do?
Sir, I like planting trees, sir. So I would go to my village and I will plant those trees.
You guys can also ask.
What do you want to become?
I want to become a judge.
What is the meaning of judge?
Judge is a presiding officer of a court.
According to you?
According to me, the judge is a judicial officer who hears both the parties, remaining impartial and appreciate the evidences. And on the basis of that evidence, he tried to compensate the party and punish the accused person.
What is it about this position as judge that attracts you the most?
Sorry, I could not hear the question.
What is it about this position
Yes.
as judge
Yes.
that attracts you most?
Ma'am, what I like about being a judge is that it is a profession of dignity and profession, and dignity and responsibilities. And one more thing is that it is a profession which provides a lot of satisfaction when as being a judge, you give some person any kind of a little justice as well. So it provides a satisfaction. And being a judge, I will be able to hear both the parties and try to give them justice.
When you talk about justice, what do you mean by justice?
Justice means the rule of law. Rule of law means that all people are equal before the law. So there will not be any kind of inequality between people. That is justice. And protecting the rule of law.
What is law?
Law means there are rules and regulations which governs the behavior of other citizens towards each other.
Your any fave law and why?
And
Any your favorite law? You fave
law
yes.
subject. Okay. I like reading Constitution and Code of Criminal Procedure.
What's
Why?
your dream job?
Dream job. Dream job is like I like village very much. So later on, if I got any kind of opportunity to be in village and grow, do farming, then I will go there.
So why are you in this profession of judge? Want to
Yeah.
become a judge?
I want to become a judge because I have earlier told you that is a profession of dignity and satisfaction and
So
responsibility.
you said that your dream job is to do farming, to do this profession. So why you choose this when there is a satisfaction?
Ma'am, actually, the farming is a profession which I can do in my spare time, ma'am. But as a main work, I would like to serve Indian judiciary, ma'am. So farming is my dream job in somewhat manner. When I will have time for that thing to do, then I will do farming by using advanced technology.
Ask other questions.
Which things motivates you to become a judge?
Things which motivates me is first is my father, because he had faced so many problems in his life, and our society comes from a rural background. So I want to set an example for them that although you are from a village, you can also be at the one of the top institution of the Indian nation.
Other questions?
You said that your father is from different field and your mother is also working in a different field.
Yes.
Then how your interest built in this field of law and judge?
Actually, ma'am, law was something which I occasionally I met with the judgments of the court in newspaper, and on seeing TV as well. So I always wanted to know the law of the nation, what are the right things to do and what are wrongs. So I had always inclination towards that law subject. That's why. And my father had completed his graduation in BSc, and I had no interest in that field.
What makes you unique?
Unique, ma'am, in what manner, ma'am?
Like you feel something, a habit like which makes you unique from others.
Unique from others, ma'am. I like enjoying things. Whenever it is a serious thing, also I try to find out what can be a more funnier thing in that seriousness as well. So I try to remain happy in serious conditions as well.
Okay.
That is what
What do you think about teamwork?
teamwork. As I have told you, my hobby is cricket, and it is also one of the best example of teamwork. So teamwork is a good thing, and it shows a lot of coordination between people, and how different minds of people come together as a unit and fulfill their task. So it is a good concept, man.
Tell me about a code of criminal procedure.
Code of Criminal Procedure 1973 provides for rules and procedure for how to arrest a person, and how a judgment shall be given, what are the contents of a judgment, how a person shall be arrested, how property shall be seized by police officer, and provision regarding bail also has been given in Code of Criminal Procedure. It is a procedural law. It provides for the procedure, that how should a court will work. That is all.
And which type of bail in this criminal procedure?
There are three kinds of bail. First is in bailable offence. Bail can be given as a matter of right, provided under section 436 of the Indian Code of Criminal Procedure. And next is non-bailable case. In non-bailable case has been provided under section 437 of the Code of Criminal Procedure, and it is at the discretion of the court to give the judge bail or not. And next is section 438, which provides for anticipatory bail. So in this case, when there is apprehension of arrest, so bail can be taken.
Is any favorite judge or lawyer?
My
Is
favorite,
your?
my favorite judge is Honorable Justice B.Y. Chandrachud,
Why is your favorite?
because he has dissented in many judgments of Honorable Supreme Court, like in Aadhaar case, and in adultery case as well, and homosexuality case as well. He had dissented. So he had been part of many famous judgments which can affect the fundamental rights of citizen of India, and he is in somewhat manner try to protect the rights of women as well.
Any lawyer?
Lawyer, ma'am, sorry, ma'am, no.
Why do
Okay,
you
there is a
want-
question.
Why do you want judge to come up to the team?
Actually, ma'am, I have answered that question 2 or 3 times. I want to become a judge because it is a profession of dignity, and it provides a lot of satisfaction as well. And I want to serve Indian judiciary. That is why.
There is a question from Jyoti.
If you were asked to change the constitution, what would you do first?
Yes, what amendment would you like to bring in constitution?
Yes. Sir, as far as I think the Constitution of India is very well framed by our honorable ancient peoples, but if I had opportunity, so May I take a moment, ma'am?
Yes.
Like to make any kind of amendment in that constitution, ma'am?
Means it is perfect in your opinion.
Yes.
Ask other questions.
So as you know कि nowadays to get a job is very hard. Being a judge is very very hard. So what motivates you to be a judge?
Sorry, ma'am. Motivation comes from within, as much as I think for myself that any kind of profession or any aim you have, so first you need to persistently work for that aim, and when you are working for that aim, someday you will get success. So you should continuously work for that thing, and that is the only motivation. That I try to read law in perfect manner. I do not want to skip any kind of provision which has been provided under law. That is my motivation. So I want to read law thoroughly, and at some perfect day I might have an opportunity to become a judge.
Any
Let's
other
take a
question?
situation. There are two peoples, A and B. A have heart problems. It means doctor says to him that to others not to say any kind of uh, shocking things to him. So a person says some shocking things to a person who is which is considered by a doctor that not to be say anything to him. And what it comes under which things, like it is a murder or he died, it means because of this shock.
Ma'am, the person who had told that information, was he aware of that heart element?
Yes, he is aware.
Yes, ma'am, then it is murder, ma'am.
And if it is not aware,
Then he is not. Because, ma'am, in murder, first and foremost, essential is the intention of that person. If he had not that malified intention,
but
then
is there any charges
uh,
on him?
it might be culpable homicide, but not murder.
Any other question? Okay. So, thanks.